welcome back to another video. Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a how I edit my Instagram photos video for you. A lot of you have been asking me how I edit them and what I use, so I thought I'd do a little video on it. If you do like this video at any moment, give this a big thumbs up and comment down below if this was helpful for you, and if you enjoyed this video, and carry on watching if you want to see how I get my Instagram feed to look what it looks like. Okay, so this is my current theme on my phone. It will be on the screen for you so you can see it properly, and this is my Instagram. I currently have 12.4k, which is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Go and check me out if you want to. My name will be on the screen, obviously. Okay, so my current theme is here. I'm really liking it at the moment. I will show you what I take my photos on before I actually show you how I edit them. But this is just like my current theme. From here upwards, I'm really liking. This is like one of my favourite photos I've taken in a while because it just looks so awesome. And also I have a lot of photos from when we went to Stratford. This is also one of my favourites because the filter I actually used on this photo made the water look really, really cool. And I thought it just made this one stand out a lot. And also I have been liking these recent ones as well, which I took outside. I'm trying to like interlink lots of greens and whites and blues into my like theme because that's what kind of makes the filter I use better. I'm really liking this as well. I think it looks really funny. But first, before I actually show you how I edit them, I'll show you what I use to take my photos. So a lot of the time I use my phone, which is the iPhone 6 in silver. It has such great camera quality. I sometimes put it on square and sometimes put it on photo. The quality is really good on the iPhone cameras. And I sometimes use my new vlogging camera, which I recently got and I'm obsessed with because this has amazing photo quality and also picks up greens and blues really vibrantly. Like if you're taking photos outside, it looks so good and it picks up colours so well. The photo I had of me and I was sitting down, you could see my legs, which I recently posted. This was taken on here and it just shows that it does have really good camera quality. And this is the Sony WX500 if you're wondering. I also sometimes take my photos on my Canon EOS 100D, which is what I'm currently filming on. This of course has amazing photo quality because of its size and its pixels and also the money you do have to pay for it, and it's also why I film with it because it just has great camera quality in general, and I do love taking photos with it. A lot of my Stratford photos are used with my bigger camera and I just love using it because it's one of my favourite cameras I own basically. So now I'm going to share with you some tips of mine. So my tips are to get the best lighting possible. If you're going to take a selfie for instance and you want to upload a selfie of yourself, maybe stand by a window or stand by somewhere which has a lot of light. Also, don't forget to focus the camera well and try not move your hand too much when you're taking photos, because when you do you can definitely tell like if it's slightly blurry or slightly out of focus, it's really visible, which I've had a lot of trouble with when I'm taking photos and I realise the subject I'm trying to take a photo of is completely blurry. If you take loads and loads of shots and loads of pictures of something that you want to upload, you know you're definitely going to have one really, really good one. And this is just better than taking one photo, getting to editing it and it doesn't look that good. My favourite apps to use is VSCO Cam, and that is purely because you can see the layout of what your photos are going to look like. It's really good if you want to see what your photos are going to look like next to each other. Also, if you're taking photos, say I'm taking it with my camera for instance, maybe try out different angles, try an overview angle from the side, really close up, focusing on one specific thing. My favourite thing to do is take photos outside because of the lighting and how nice it makes the photos look. Like the photo I took of my phone against the like green leaf background, which I'll show you, that was actually just like a bush like plant outside in my garden and it just made the photo look amazing. And now I'm going to show you how I actually edit them. Because what I do love about VSCO Cam is you can have your own account, and if you maybe edit them on your iPad and you want to see your photos, they're most likely going to be on your phone as well, because I do typically use my iPad to edit a lot of my photos because I find it easier to like transfer them over to my iPad from like my phone or my camera. I have the VSCO Cam logo on the screen if you actually want to know what it looks like on the App Store. This isn't sponsored or anything. It's just one of my favourite apps really. I have a lot of photos on here. My name on here is actually Princess Pastel Lizzie. Can anybody else remember when my Instagram account used to be like that? Katie, if you're watching, I know you definitely can. So this is what currently my account looks like, and here are some of my photos on the screen, I will just move across so I can put my screen here. So these are some of the photos I uploaded the other day actually, and you can kind of see my theme change and things like that. One of my favourite photos I've ever posted on Instagram is probably this one. I absolutely love this photo. I don't know why, I just love the way I edited it, and I could never get a photo like it again really, like the same lighting or anything. But here are some of my recent uploads to Instagram here, and I definitely like this one. I think it looks really cool. So I'm now actually going to upload a photo. Okay, so now I have some of my recent photos on here. I don't know if you can see them. It's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So I'm actually going to edit this photo right here. So I'm just going to click on the little button. Actually, due to edit my Instagram photos, I'm just going to open it up here, and I'm going to go over to G3 and keep it on 12 because I love the effect it gives. And I edit my photos like really simply. I don't actually do much to them, but it just gives such a good effect. I'm then going to go over to this little tool, and I'm going to go to the exposure and click +1 just to make it look a lot brighter. And then I'm going to head over to the saturation. They've updated the app, and I haven't updated it on my phone, on my iPad, so I'm really confused with all of these different setting things. Like, what is that? Oh, skin tone, tint, didn't know that. So the little circle is saturation, and I just +1 that as well, and it just makes it look a lot greener. And then I click the little circle to click OK. I click share and go over to Instagram, and it starts posting the photo, which I think is great. And I always like to expand the image into its full size and click next. And I don't actually do anything with it on Instagram itself because I don't really like Instagram's editing apps. And then I'll just post the photo. So before I do anything else, what is great with this app is the fact that you don't have to go in individually to each photo and go through that process again. If you just click on it and click the 3 dots, you can click copy edits and paste it onto another photo. So I paste it onto this one, and the photo would be edited. And if you didn't like it, of course you can adjust it, which is what I sometimes do, because maybe if I post it onto this one and it has my skin colour on, ooh, and it just gives such a nice effect. And you may think it looks different, but it's maybe because of the lighting or the colouring or whatever. I just paste my edit onto each photo, so here you can see I've done it with that one, which it looks really cool, and this one here. As you can see, I really love adding in green tones to my photos recently. I'm really loving it. I don't know if it's because I'm obsessed with taking nature photos, but I think it kind of is. And that is the app I use. Yeah, that is how I edit my Instagram photos. I know it's super easy, but I also did want to give you guys some tips and show you what I use to take them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you use to edit your photos and if this was helpful for you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out my social medias down below. And I'll see you all soon with another video. Bye!